International Day celebration, and it's amazing to have young people all around from all walks of Nairobi to come together.
I can see this is the registration desk or the process.
Yes, this is the registration desk, and we are having young people register before they go in and start interacting with other amazing young people.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Nancy. I like dancing, and I'll dance for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life, jump in, jump out, turn yourself around, jump in, jump out, introduce yourself.
CSOs came together through UNFPA because UNFPA is the one that is supporting it in Kenya, and they've been coming up with country commitments. President will read out our commitments as Kenya, and those commitments are what we can hold our governments into account. And when we're doing advocacy, we are trying to ensure that young people are able to access the SRHR in line with the commitments that will be made. So we are trying to come up with the commitments through NCPD, and that's a great opportunity for us as young people to really give our advocacy. So through that, we thought it would be really important in line with the International Youth Day that was yesterday. So for us to come together as youth advocates and youth champions to come up with our own advocacy asks that will be presented because the Kenya SRHR Alliance.
So we can start.
You guys are just answering questions.
You can go to any corner that you want. Si lazima mke karibu. Shikeni, acha niwape question kwanza.
No,
Okay. When you
want to invest more on the healthcare sector, so that and especially on the maternal department, and be more investment on that sector. So the government should prioritize or commit to prioritize on investing.
Like money?
Or like funding hospitals so that they can probably treat people who are affected and who do not have money to get affordable or not free services, maternal.
Increase budget allocation for health, including maternal health. Na tukiongea juu ya maternal health, ni everything, like those things that you don't even want to talk about, including access to safe abortion services. So that is actually a point for all of us. Make maternal health accessible for everyone in terms of affordability, in terms of hata penye hosi iko. Yeah? Accessibility. Yeah, accessibility in terms of affordability, in terms of the population actually accessing those services, so that it's central to everyone. Si ati mababi wanaweza enda Nairobi Hospital wapate services and then watu wengine wakose hizo services.
Hi, my name is Sandra, and what I wish I knew about in terms of SRHR is that I wish I knew where I can get SRHR services, and because I had the information through our club, which was known as World Starts With Me, but then again I didn't know where to get the services. So most of my fellow colleagues used to get pregnant and have unsafe abortions. This led to many consequences like STIs, and I remember when I was in Form 4, there was one who was really sick. We had to changa and take her to hospital, and I basically wish I knew that. But as for now, I know all about where I can access services and information and disseminate them. So I'm happy.
I wish ningejua about SRHR information, ningesaidia watu. Kuna scenario really happen ya kuna mdem mwenye alikuwa anapata monthly period yake class na hakuwa anajua ni nini juu hakuwa na that information about hiyo nini, but I feel so ashamed na hakuwa na mtu mwenye anaweza angalia or mtu mwenye anaweza mwambia msaidie. Yeye alikuwa anadhani kuna kitu mbaya na yeye. I wish ningekuwa na hiyo information ningemsaidia na ningempa advice ya next time it happen what to do.
Thematic areas that are within the ICPD this year. The one that we are focusing on is SRHR within UHC. So this question was it was so targeted for us to get voices for what young people want in line with UHC and SRH, because UHC is in universal health coverage, meaning that SRHR is within UHC. So it's good for us to really understand what really is covered within UHC in terms of SRH. And there's been the 4 pilot counties that have been piloting UHC, and it's very clear that most of us, even in this forum, are not conversant with what UHC is. So let alone knowing what is really covered on SRH. So just to not preempt, but just to say that some of the key activities that we are doing with the Alliance, that the Alliance is going to be doing, is engaging young people in conversations around UHC. Just for you people to really understand what is UHC and what is really covered within UHC in terms of SRH, so that even when you're doing your advocacy work, even after the commitments are going to be made in November, you're able to really know what you're going to be holding your policy makers accountable on in terms of UHC. So it's something that we're going to do, and Judy is going, as the youth coordinator in the Alliance, is going to reach out to young people, because it's a forum for young people to understand, of course through AMREF, because they're the ones who are leading the UHC conversations. You're aware that Dr. Githinji Kita is the global ambassador wa UHC. So those are some of the things we are going to do. So this exercise was even for us to be aware, what do you know, what do you not know. Even when we come to that forum, we know what your needs are. Sasawa. Yeah, but it's very important, so that even as we try to feed into the commitments, we are clear on what our asks are in terms of UHC on SRH. Sasawa. Yeah, thank you for raising that. That's a really good point. Thank you so much, guys. That's a
number 1.
Pop these balloons the fastest when I win. Sawa. No. They will know.
So we have our wall of fame right here, and we're just putting our handprint to ensure it's more of like a commitment, like having the young people commit to the International Youth Day, and we're so excited because it has been a good conversation. So this is to show that yes, we work to strive for equality, equity when it comes to access of services in regard to sexual reproductive health and rights.
Thank you for hosting us. We are grateful.
What's your takeaway message from this activity?
Okay, my takeaway message as youth, we should be aware of our rights, our sexual rights especially, and tusijifiche, yani we should kuje kuna youth forums kama sisi tuko hapa tuko kama ma youth pia. Yeah.
So, Mercy, what are you taking away?
I'm taking away that the youth should come together, take initiative of what they want, come voice out their issues, and take lead. You know, we say we want to be meaningfully involved.
Yes.
the meaningful involvement starts with this, you
Yeah,
know, coming
yeah.
up with such messages, making sure that, you know, policymakers get to see these messages, what we want for us, because our SRHR is really key.
Yeah, that's very important. And maybe just for the ICPD plus 25, I think this event was really critical for us also to, get messages and voices of young people, because we are lucky enough that the SRHR Alliance is a co-convener on SRH thematic area. Yes, them. So we are so happy that at least we get that opportunity to really push for the voices of young people to be heard. Judy, we were just trying to do like a brief recap on what is your takeaway from this event, because as we were celebrating the International Youth Day today, so what is your takeaway for today?
Positive or
Positive, negative, because
so the positive takeaway that we've gotten from this is that young people are very willing to learn more about universal health coverage, and they want to be able to represent other young people and even themselves, not only in their communities but also in decision-making spaces in the country, both at national and county level. So the main thing is that at least the governments and even civil society organizations should ensure that young people are being meaningfully involved in their decision-making processes in every level.
Yes, which is very key. So thank you.